Now I want you to imagine this, a 6'5" wide receiver with 4.2 speed, top tier route running, with no doubt the best hands in the nation. And literally the definition of why not, he's down there somewhere. My name is Dante Moss, and if you're asking, yes, I am the son of the Randy Moss. And with being the son of the great Randy Moss, there have been a lot of expectations for me to be great coming out of the womb, just as you would expect. And with my two older brothers, Montego and Thaddeus, pushing me to be the greatest I could be since we were kids, let's just say I grew to be an amazing wide receiver. Now I was born and raised in Charlotte, and as you can obviously see, we're a football family. And due to that, since I was a kid, my goal was to become a wide receiver in the NFL, but not just any wide receiver, obviously the greatest wide receiver of all time, and it's gonna happen. Now with me being the freaking nature that I am, I was able to easily dominate throughout my whole career in high school. As I mean, literally there's nothing that they could do about it when that ball is thrown up to me, because I'm gonna come down with it 99% of the time. And with me being that dominant, I was able to easily become a 5-star and receive offers from every top school in the nation. And I'm not gonna lie, getting all these offers, I was a little bit overwhelmed because it's a big decision to make and there's so many schools I could choose from. So at the end of the day, my decision was gonna be dependent on who my quarterback was gonna be heading into my freshman year. So with having a great quarterback being my main factor in joining the team, I was able to slim down the colleges into a couple of them. But the main thing is, most of these colleges have quarterbacks that are going to be on their last year, but that's not too bad. All that means is I got to go crazy in this first year with them. Now, teams I have on my mind is teams like Oregon, who have Bo Nix, LSU has Jaden McDaniels, Washington, who has Michael Penix Jr., USC, who has Caleb Williams, Georgia, who has Carson Beck, and lastly, UNC, which will be in-state, who has Drake May. And with all options being considered, I was able to come to a decision, but it was a tough one. And now the school I've decided to commit to is the University of Southern California, aka USC Trojans. Now one of the main reasons for my decision is the fact that me and Caleb Williams are actually close friends, as we've been working out together almost every summer since I was a freshman in high school. So in terms of chemistry, we kind of already got that, as, you know what I'm saying, working out together so often, we kind of know each other's tendencies. And now with having Caleb Williams, who is arguably the best quarterback in college football, being paired up with me, which some people think that I'm already the best college football wide receiver, we definitely could do something. And now other than the fact that I know that we're going to go crazy when the season starts, the move from one side of the US to the complete opposite side has been a little tough. But sometimes you just need a little change of scenery, and going from North Carolina to California is a lot of change in scenery. Though I don't need to be worried about the scenery, I'm here for straight business. And now in my college debut against Hawaii, I'm taking this kick return. Now I almost made a big play off the rip, but it just took one person to ruin it. My first drive, I'm already showing how it's gonna go. This dude did not turn his hips fast enough. I'm way too fast for you not to be going already. Easy big play. Now just through my first couple of plays, I already feel a big difference between high school and college. The fact that the college people are way faster, still not as fast as me though. Now we found ourselves down 14-7, it's 3rd and 7. I'm supposed to be running a little hitch route, but I'm going off script. I'm getting this first down. Then on 3rd and goal, he tried to force the ball into me on a slant, but it ended up getting deflected. Now down 10-14 on 1st and 10, I'm running the end route, easily getting this first down. Now listen here, if you're gonna press me, you better hold me for the entire time, because if you don't, I'm eventually gonna get past you. I broke his tackle and got in there for my first touchdown in my NCAA career. And then here on the PAT, we might as well go for the 2-point conversion, and Caleb Williams is gonna go ahead and use his legs to get in there. 3rd and 1, and coach wanted me to run a comeback route, but Caleb Williams saw I was open on the streak, and we both had the same mindset, getting the easy first. Now one thing I wasn't really used to was having a whole lot of other talent on this team. I mean, I was open in the middle of the field, but we still ended up getting the first down, getting the 1st and goal. Mario Williams. Defense is playing amazing to start off this season, and Caleb Williams is getting blitzed. I was open over the top, but he ended up getting sacked. We're up 27-14, so the game is over, but we getting a little too greedy. He tried to go over the top, get a big play. Instead, he threw a pick. He should have threw that higher anyway. But it's fine though, because we still end up winning in my first game, 30-14. And I'm just picking up from where I left off in high school. 7 catches, 174 yards, and a touchdown. Now playing against Washington State, Caleb Williams gonna go ahead and use his legs, getting really elusive, making defenders miss, getting a big play. And on 1st and 10, while I'm running like a post route kind of route, he's hitting me in the middle of the field. I'm making this catch, and I gotta break that tackle. I ain't gonna lie, if you play me too close and try to press me, I'm gonna beat you over the top eventually. If you play me too far away, I'm going to beat you off the cut. Can't forget, I'm a good route runner. 1st and goal, Caleb Williams looked at me the entire play and threw me this slant tud. 2nd and 13, and this DB trying to put his hands on me. I just threw him to the side, getting his ball, and they're lucky that that DB had a great angle on me, because that would have been a touchdown. 3rd and goal, Caleb was trying to get the ball to the tight end, but it's incomplete. 4th and goal. We got to settle for the field goal. Now, I'm not a kick returner, but I get put at kick returner at times. And here, I'm returning this all the way to the crib. Amazing blocking. And I'm using my blazing speed to get in there for a tug. Man, this team cannot hold us at all. And this DB needs to learn to stop touching me with your hands. Easy touchdown. All right, now they done scored, so they think they're still in the game. We're only up 14 points, so we got to keep on putting points on the board as I'm getting this first down. I'm running the fade route, and this could have been the craziest catch of my career to start off already. Almost got that one-handed catch, but I was a couple inches off of the ball. I went crazy this game, ended up getting player of the game, 7 catches, 126 yards, and 3 touchdowns total, as that team just didn't stand a chance. Now playing against Boston College, who is also 2-0, so maybe they'll put up more of a competition than the last team did, and I'm running a comeback route, but instead I went off script, ran a streak, broke a tackle, touchdown. Too easy. Just the fact that on this team, there's not only me who can make a big play, we got players like Mario Williams and Taj Washington who can easily get big plays. But the connection me and Caleb Williams already have is kind of crazy, as I'm running the streak, just running right past that DB. He's throwing that ball right over his head top. So far, this just looks like another team that cannot stop our offense, and another DB core that cannot stop me at all. They're lucky that DB was there to stop me from scoring that touchdown, because I was ready to get going. I'm a little tired, but here on 2nd and 7, I'm running the curl route and completing this catch for the first down. Might be time to get out the game for a little bit. I believe they're still gonna be able to score. Alright, so now it's only a 1-score game, still in the first half. I am rejuvenated now, and he's throwing this ball up to me head top again. I mean, it's just not fair. When you got a wide receiver that can do that and a quarterback can just put it on the money every single time, come on. Starting to run into a little bit of offensive troubles here on their side of the field on 3rd and 11. Caleb can't find nobody open. He throws out of bounds. 4th and 11, but we're still going to go ahead and go for it. Our kicker's not going to be able to make this field goal, and Caleb is able to get the first down, completing a great pass to Austin Jones. It was looking bad for them at the beginning of the game. Now it's only a 7-point game, but these DBs still cannot hold me. Just stop putting your hands on me. I'm going to get past you every time. And 3, I'm running the C route, and their zones were just terrible here as I get a wide open catch on the sideline. On this play, Caleb Williams makes a big mistake. He tries to use his legs, he ends up getting a hit, and he fumbles. We was in scoring position, and now hopefully defense can get a stop, so we can go ahead and make it a 2-possession game. They was able to get the stop, and just look at this. He's pressing me, but like I said, I'm going to kill you if you press me. First down. Here, one of the players that really haven't been doing too much here on this offense, Lake McCrean, was getting open and scoring a touchdown, making it a 2-score game. And that was all we needed as we win this game 41-26. And I get player of the game again, 8 catches, 270 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Just going crazy. Now, already through them 3 games, I'm already being brought up in Heisman talk conversation. And many are already saying that I'm better than Marvin Harrison Jr. just off them 3 games. Then you really think about it, it's kind of crazy that we basically have these same type of play styles. But here, Caleb Williams is rudely interrupting me as on 2nd and 8, he does a dumb play, gets hit, and fumbles. But luckily, Arizona State is just trash, and our defense is doing pretty good, and I'm just going up head topping this DB, just unstoppable. Still the first half, and we're up 20-7, and I'm running the fade route. This DB took too long to go ahead and turn his hips, and I'm just head topping him again. Now here, I don't know what Caleb was thinking. I ran a streak, and that DB ran away from me basically, but he decided to scramble, and he fumbled once again. Could have been an easy touchdown, turned into a bad play that's going to keep them in the game. 3rd quarter now, and this is a different half, so Caleb's going to have to learn from his mistakes and not do what he was doing in the first half so that we can blow this team out. 4th quarter now, we're up 10 points, and I'm running a fade route. Y'all already know what's going to happen here. He's throwing the ball up perfectly placed. Easy touchdown. That DB did not know what he was doing. Just as we should, we win 37-19. Shouldn't have been that close in the first place. And this time I had 6 catches, 163 yards, and a tug, dominating every game. Now playing against a 1-3 Arizona, this is a game that shouldn't really even be close at all, and we're starting this game off with a head top. But on my way down, his helmet got in the way, so I dropped it. Here in the red zone, Caleb Williams killed this DB using his eyes to look somewhere else, but throw me the ball to the back in the end zone for a toe tap tug. So far, it's looking like we're having like one of our worst first halves of the season so far, but we can go ahead and turn it up a notch, getting his head top. Then on 2nd and 5, Caleb is going to use his legs, take that wide open gap that was created by the offensive line to get the first down. 12 seconds left, we got to score here, running the C route. He's throwing his ball to the back of the end zone for the tug. 2nd half now, but the same things are happening. This DB needs to learn to turn his hips because I will get gone. Just as we expected, it's 21-0 in the 4th quarter, and this game is basically over with. We dominated just as we should, winning 35-7, going on to 5-0. And another great game for me, 8 catches, 134 yards, and 2 tugs. Now this week we're playing against our first ranked opponent, Notre Dame, who is ranked number 18. They're 4-2, we're 5-0. We better win this game. And really, it don't matter if it's a ranked opponent or not, they still can't guard me. Juking out this safety, he tried to hit me, you're not catching me, touchdown. It's a tie game. We're in the red zone. I ran a little hitch route. He threw me the ball. I ran backwards for some reason, but I still ended up getting a couple yards. On second and goal, Caleb Williams threw this corner out to Mario Williams, and he got a nasty toe tap catch for this tug. Now, just as you would expect, playing against a ranked opponent, they're actually staying in this game, and I'm getting wide open on the C route, getting the first down. I'm starting to think that teams just don't watch film, because I literally feast on DBs who put their hands on me, easily getting his first. On first and goal, the way he put his hands on me, I thought it was man coverage, but it ended up being a Tampa 2, so I got wide open to the back of the end zone for the tug. Third quarter now, and they will not go away. Running a streak, they left me open on the outside, and I'm easily getting in there for a touchdown after breaking the tackle. Defense finally got to stop, and it's over for them now, throwing this ball over the top, head topping that DB, and he barely just got me, preventing my touchdown. Now, even against a ranked team, we still dominated. Maybe it's going to take a higher ranked team to compete with us. And this was probably my best game of the season. 9 catches, 222 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Like niggas, another ranked opponent, Utah, who was ranked 20th, and I'm running a curl route on this play, but instead, I'm taking the post route because it was wide open. It's an easy touchdown. Defense playing great, offense playing great. This DB took too long to turn his hips. He's throwing the ball up to me, and I'm head topping him. Crazy that all the times that DBs see me run the fade route, they just never learn that you got to get going before I can get going. Because if not, that's an easy touchdown. And at the end of the day, this is just another team that we just blew out. Crazy game. Man, we almost dropped 50 on them boys. And in this game, I only had 4 catches, but for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just balling. Now at this point, I'm starting to go down in the ranks, and Caleb Williams is starting to go up. I gotta start balling even harder. Now this game right here is going to be the toughest game that we done played all season. We're playing against ranked 14 Oregon State. We're 7-0, they're 7-1. But really, to me, it don't matter who is lined up against me, ranked opponent or not. I'm still gonna be able to make any catch I want to. He just threw the ball up, and I'm securing that catch. We end up getting 3 on that drive, and we're back in the red zone here in the second quarter. I'm killing him with a fade route to the sideline, toe tap tug. They scored back, so we got to go ahead and score right back, and I'm running right past this DB for another easy touchdown. Like, what are you doing? You got to turn your hips way fast. And I mean, if they're just not going to line up 2 DBs across from me, it's just going to be over with. This DB didn't even realize I was running the streak route. He was playing the inside. You got to play the outside. Now, playing against a team like Oregon State, they're actually 3 points behind, and Caleb Williams is using his legs. All he got to do is be smart here. He has to slide it, but he ain't decided to take the hit. You got to be smarter. First and goal, I'm supposed to be running a little hitch route, but why would I do that if I have an easy touchdown running a little slant? Give me that. Now we're up 10 points because they didn't score, and this is when we take off. I'm supposed to be running the out route, but he threw me the ball on my streak part of the out route and securing the first down. DB obviously hasn't learned from every other DB. Do not put your hands on me. Getting past them easily, slant tug. And with that receiving touchdown, I just set a new school record, 17 touchdowns in the season, breaking Dwayne Jarrett's 16. And after dominating in that game, I got player of the game, 11 catches, 164 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And with them 5 touchdowns, I'm moving up to number 1 in the Heisman watch. Caleb Williams, looks like we're competing. Now, this could be good for the chemistry, or it could be bad. I'm going to say good. Now, the main reason why it's good is because if we're competing with each other, that means we're both going to be trying to ball as hard as we possibly can to go ahead and win that Heisman, which is going to lead us getting more wins. If you think about the bad part being he probably won't throw me the ball so I don't win Heisman, I mean, there's no reason why he would do that. You know what I'm saying? We're already close. We're already close friends. He wouldn't do me like that anyway. And if I don't get the ball, it's going to be kind of hard for us to win games. So, you know what I'm saying? But we're the number 1 ranked team right now, playing against Cal, who is not ranked, and actually winning in this game in the first half. But we're going to go ahead and tie the game up, throwing the ball to me back at the end zone, toe drag. Right now, our defense is kind of selling. We're losing in this game, so we got to keep on scoring as our offense. I end up stopping and then running back up. They weren't ready for it, got the first down. Sometimes I really be thinking about this. I wonder how these DBs be thinking about lining up against me. A 6'5", 4'2" speed receiver, you try to go up when you cannot. And I'm throwing down that DB, getting the touchdown. Like, how do you guard me? You can't. All right, man, defense finally got to stop. This is when we take the lead here, 21-21, running a comeback route. But instead, he throwing the ball to me on a streak, and I'm throwing that DB to the ground, getting even more yards. We end up scoring on that drive, but they scored right back. Fourth quarter now, we got to turn up. Defense got to get some stops because offense, we've been scoring all game. Now we're in scoring position again, trying to run the ball in, but it's not going to work. We end up getting 3 points on that drive, and defense got a big stop. So this game's over now. Man, when will we play against a team that can stop me? 9 catches, 181 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now we're playing against 3-6 Stanford. We're 9-0. There's no reason why we should lose this game. We should actually win by a lot. We end up scoring in our first drive, and Stanford did too, and here on this 1st and 10, I'm running a little in route getting the first down. Just about in the red zone now, running the C route, and I made a crazy catch when he threw this ball a little bit weird. Still made it though. Coach let me know that even if there's a certain play call that's supposed to be ran, if I read that the defense is going to be able to guard that certain route, I can go ahead and go off script a little bit as I do here run the streak for the big play. And at this point, this is when we take off. It's still the second quarter. We're up 21-7, throwing the ball fade route, and that DB has no chance on the ball. Easy big play. Then on 3rd and goal, Caleb Williams don't see anything he wants to throw the ball to, so instead he uses his legs, tries to get in the touchdown himself. Instead, he ends up running to a whole lot of white jerseys. He got to be a lot safer than that. Only a 10-point game here in the 3rd quarter, about to be the 4th quarter, and Caleb is throwing a dot to Dorian Singer for the 31-yard touchdown. Stanford just will not go away. I'm going to go ahead and go off script a little bit on this slant, going straight up the middle because they were leaving that wide open big play. With that catch, I break another school record with 1,752 receiving yards in a season, beating Marquise Lee's previous record. But now they got us to a 3rd and 12. I told Caleb Williams before this play, look at me the whole time, just throw it up. He cannot guard me. Easy touchdown, extending the lead. And that basically ended the game. 11 catches, 230 yards in the tud. And it's really crazy. We're both having amazing games every single time, but we're just fighting for that #1 Heisman spot. Still undefeated, playing against 6-4 Colorado. Travis Hunter lined up against me, and I just burned him, easily getting this touchdown. Come on, man. A lot of people thought that going against Colorado, they got so many good DBs, they thought that I wouldn't be able to do what I've been doing against every other team, but still doing it. Another touchdown. Now look, man, knowing that Travis Hunter is an amazing ball hawk, amazing DB, I told Caleb, go ahead and let me get a try on him on a jump ball, but here I end up catching it. He still made me drop the ball. That's a great play. 45 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. We got to go ahead and score. DB put hands on me. I got past him, juiced out the safety, and I'm going for the tud. Come on now. We just blowing them boys out. Now running a slant against Travis Hunter, catching the ball, breaking his tackle, and he lucky that his teammate was there because I would have been gone. I'm going off script again here. It's a streak, but I'm running a slant because it was wide open. Touchdown. Caleb Williams had his craziest game of the season, almost 400 yards with 6 touchdowns. Out of his 6 touchdowns, 4 of them went to me. 5 catches, 138 yards, and 4 tuds. He keeps the Heisman lead after that game. Now playing against UCLA, they're 7-4, but they're unranked, so they're no match for us. I'm running a streak route, calling for the ball. He's throwing the ball up to me, and I'm making a crazy catch. We somehow did not score on that drive, so we're down 7-0. I'm running the in route, but instead went off script because he was pressing me. To me, that's disrespectful. I'm running a streak route if he pressing me. Tried to put his hands on me, but they was in zone, so I ended up getting wide open on this corner route. Trucked that DB and ended up getting tackled. Now we're in the red zone, and I'm supposed to be running the comeback route, but that back of the end zone was too open for me not to go back there. Touchdown. Tie game, and again, like I said, these DBs just do not learn. You see how close he is? You cannot be that close. Throwing him to the side, easy streak, easy big play. Breaking the tackle, and he made the tackle. And we are not done breaking records. I have the new NCAA receiving yard record with 2,063, breaking Trevor Inslee's. 1st and goal, slant, easy. You already know Caleb going to me, touchdown. Now with us being undefeated, if we want a chance at going to the national championship, we cannot be in a close game against people like this. We got to blow these people out. At the end of the day, it's going to start with me and Caleb Williams. Fade route. Y'all already know the drill. Throwing it up. He take too long to turn his hips. Big play. Then on 2nd and goal, right at the goal line, I just ran a little out route, getting the touchdown. And there goes another record, the new NCAA record for receiving touchdowns with 28. UCLA is staying in this game right now. Defense needs to get a stop on 3rd down. I actually got pressed out of my mind, but I still ended up getting off of that. Breaking tackles, trucking people, tried to make him miss, but I couldn't. 2nd and 3, Caleb Williams didn't like what he saw on the passing, so he decided to use his legs. He saw a wide open gap, but he needs to start sliding because trying to truck people all the time is not good. Defense then finally got a stop, so we're up 28-17. This is when we take off, running the streak. He tried to put his hands on me a little bit to slow me down. He could not. Made the catch, broke a tackle, touchdown. And oh man, what a game. 15 catches, 327 yards, and 4 touchdowns. My craziest game of the season without a doubt. And after that, I end up taking the lead of the Heisman race. Man, Caleb, it's a crazy battle. But right now, we do not need to be worrying about no Heisman because we're in the conference championship against Washington. We need to win this. We are undefeated right now, and we have to finish off this season strong by beating Washington, who is ranked number 5. Especially if Caleb Williams is planning on going on to the NFL draft. We ain't got no choice but to win the national championship. And right now in this game, it's looking like it's pretty easy playing against Washington. This 2nd and 3, he's just throwing the ball up to me. This safety don't know what he's doing. I'm catching that ball, and I'm getting going for a big touchdown. And with that, Caleb Williams now has the new school record for school full passing yards in the season. But now back to the game, we're up 10 points in the second quarter. I'm running a curl route, getting this catch, securing it. And then this DB tried to press me, but you have not learned from every other DB in the country. Easy first, stop. 3rd and 3 in the red zone. I'm killing this DB on the end route to get in there for another touchdown, extending our lead. At this point, it's looking really easy. We're up 20 points in the third quarter. All we had to do is not make mistakes. And here, the DB dropped the pick, but caught it right before he fell out of bounds. Bad business. If you're wondering how we got here, just know that special teams has kind of sold a little bit. And here, Caleb Williams trying to use his legs. He ends up getting hit by multiple defenders. He fumbled, and now they have the ball. They're down 27-21, so, you know, they're still in this game. I don't know how we got in this situation, but I'm trying to get us up out of here, trying to get this first down. I'm catching the ball while taking the hit. Then on 1st and 10, if it's one thing Caleb Williams has, his confidence. Even after fumbling from running the ball, he decides to run the ball again. He ends up getting his stick. Luckily, he didn't fumble that time. We scored, got a 2-point conversion, but Washington ended up scoring too, so we're in OT right now. The fact that we're in OT, even though we was already about to win the game, is crazy, but I had to go off script to get this big touchdown. Come on, defense. It's actually kind of crazy that I had to come to this. We're down 49-42. I had 2 people on me, still running the end route, got the ball first down. Then on 3rd and goal, Caleb Williams is going to find Mario Williams for the touchdown. And now it's our turn to score first as he finds Dorian Singer open for a touchdown this time. And we got to go for 2. Now, one thing I don't understand, and I really did disagree with Coach about, is the fact that we chose to do a QB draw here for the 2-point conversion. I mean, just was not smart at all. We did not get it. We didn't even get close to it. Now, at this point, all we could do is hope that defense can somehow get a stop against Washington as they end up getting the first down. Then on 2nd and 5, they running the ball in and they end up getting a touchdown. If they get this 2-point conversion, it's over. And then they ran the ball again and they end up getting it. Michael Penix won player of the game with 7 touchdowns and almost 500 passing yards. The fact that we literally went undefeated up until this moment playing against Washington was so crazy to me. We literally looked like we was going to win in the first half, and then mistakes started happening, and now we're here. While everybody went to the locker rooms, me and Caleb Williams, we was just out there watching them boys hold up that trophy, because that one hurt. Yeah, I went crazy in this game with 11 catches, 252 yards, and 3 touchdowns, but we were supposed to be able to get that national championship for Caleb Williams before he went to the draft. But now we got settled for the Rose Bowl. But after seeing what team had the #1 pick, Caleb decided to go ahead and stay for 1 more year. By the way, he beat me in the Heisman race.